Hello and welcome back to Bellwright. Welcome to the stream. Good to have everybody here as this adventure continues. This crazy week with all this stuff going on. Got a bit of progress made, as you can see. I had laid out the buildings that I wanted to get done yesterday and just let them do a little bit of progress in building on that for a couple hours last night, kind of thing. And so the bell tower has been finished being built, which is good. So we're ready to go and take over Haerndean as soon as we decide that we're ready and geared up. I have about 13 villagers now. I started to get another one, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna wait so I can get my apprentice person next. Save my renown for that. I'll probably be able to get 2. I'm at almost 3,000 renown now, and I'll get more from doing the rebellion, of course. Hi, Minotaur. Welcome in. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. It's New Year. Crazy. 2025. One other thing that I did last night, too, is there's a task, to go become a friend with the next town, which is Bradford over here. And so I did run over here real quick. It's much easier to run here than to the other ones. It's not as dangerous. And I set some things up over here real quick, too, while I was there. Let me just go show you real quick, because I think this... Hey, Hubs, welcome in. I think this... I'm gonna dump this in there. That's not where it goes. I can find it, though. Is kind of an efficient thing that I do now, especially since they have added the river dock in to be able to move all of your troops at one time. So if I hit in, go to buildings, I'm gonna go over. I created an outpost by Bradford. Right now it has a travel sign and a stockpile that's being built. So I'm going to get the stockpile built myself. You label this Bradford so I know. And then I'm gonna hire a beggar, and I'm gonna have the beggar over there doing some work for me in the background. Oh, we got a text party en route to Haerndean because we built the bell tower. So they're ticked. They're gonna keep trying to come and take it back, but they probably won't get here until nighttime. It takes them a while to walk from all the way down there. I also added another staging ground, the second one. You can have more than one. So I put one over here where I'm building my T2 buildings. I'm trying to get my storage a bit more organized too. So this barn got finished. This is going to be the new armory. It's going to hold more stuff. I had that one as generic, but that's going to be converted to metal. I had it as generic miscellaneous stuff because it was the first one built and I need more storage. So that's going to end up being converted to being specifically for metalworking. Aussie, good morning. How are you? Bug on my britches. I'm late, but I'm here. G'day. G'day, Aussie. How are you? Okay, so I'm gonna pop over to Bradford. Of course, I put a travel sign over there when I walked over there. One of the things that I remembered about Bradford too is that the hides are cheaper here. Before we had our hunter thing built for the villagers to help us with hunting, we were slow getting hides and kind of running low on them. And we bought them at Black Ridge Pool just because we were there, because I had wanted to go down there and get that shop open and put down the travel sign and to prep for that outpost over there, which is going to be iron and granite and also a river dock to protect that side of the map. But it's actually cheaper if you buy it here What do you have in stock today? Hide. It's 50 here. I think I saw it at 40 one day as well. And it was like 70 over there. So it's definitely cheaper here at Bradford. And they're kind of known for hunting. So it makes sense that it would be cheaper here. I'll buy a few since I'm standing here. So when you first come to Bradford, the elder doesn't talk to you first. You do missions for the town first to get some rep first. One of the missions that you get is a woman is going to say, help me find my husband. And when you go to find him, you could do that one first because it's super quick and easy. But when you do that one, you're going to find him over here on the other side of Bradford, down on the side. And so I did that real quick to start getting my rep up. You can see I'm already halfway through associate. And since I was already coming this way, if you look at the map, I'll zoom out. There's a lake right here with a road right next to it. So I went ahead and ran down here and put a travel sign on this road that's by the lake. And I started constructing a stockpile because this is where we're going to have an outpost. Now, this outpost isn't really necessarily going to be for resources. It's really going to be to have a boat dock. Because with the boat dock, we can travel our whole army at one time, right? And once we have liberated Bradford, we're going to need to be able to get back over here and defend it. And so with the new boat dock system, I find that to be a super efficient way to do it. I mean, Bradford's close enough that we probably can march over here. Or you could do what I did with Farnworth before, is I have my outpost down there that does hardwood farming, hardwood log farming for me. And I just recruit people from Farnworth, and they're super strong, the ones I had when I did that. And so whenever it got raided, I just popped over there by travel sign and would have them do the fighting. Because they were right there, I didn't have to march anybody anywhere. So that's an option as well. But I like the riverboat thing. It's going to be able to fit right down here. You have to have kind of a flat surface going out to the water for it. This lake isn't a river, but it still works because it's big enough. So I'm going to get that stockpile built. I need to go quick before I can't go. Go the first one I can. Because it'll even get to where you can't travel, even if you're already in the sign, if they get too close. So I'm just going to build a stockpile, and then I'm going to assign a beggar to it. I'm going to put down stuff for a house in the river dock. And I'm going to have the beggar just work on building his own house and have deliveries going over to the stockpile for him to be able to build the river dock. So by the time we're ready to liberate Bradford, we'll have a river dock and storage ready right there by it already. Good for us to go.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Let me see. I think ready to research something else. Did I get their house researched? Let me see. Tier 2. No. Got the workstations pretty much. I'm gonna look at the boat dock though, because I want to go ahead and start getting those done. Because it does take a while to build a boat dock. Where's that? Where's that? Here it is. Okay, above the lumberjack is the boat, the river. I call it boat dock. It's called a river dock. Oh, it requires an apprentice carpenter. I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. Cabin. Lodge. The forester is going to be replacing trees. We are going to need that pretty soon. Okay. Let's just start on the forester. Oh no, that needs the farmer. We got to do Haerndean. Maybe we should go ahead and do Haerndean. We'll be able to start trading too. Where's the villager, the NPC's house? There it is. House.
Happy days.
Yeah,
all
let's
thanks
go
to
ahead and
you.
do their house. It looks like it's already started. It just needs a couple more thatch to finish that up. Because something that is interesting that I noticed recently is once you've upgraded to the next tier, if all your people are still living in like tier 1 little huts like I have over there, they'll start complaining and get unhappy. Big house is impossible to build by yourself. Took me 3 days nonstop. Oh my gosh, no, I wouldn't even try it. A big house. Yeah, that takes a while to build. I did go get, if you were here yesterday, I did go get the good fighter guy from over there in Blackridge Pool too. He has better armor and stuff. I thought about trading shields with him, but I'm not strong enough to carry his shield yet, so.
All done in a good day's of work.
So I've been having them make next level up armor and weapons because we have the toolmaker unlocked. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my stuff more organized too, since things got used for generic everything for a while. So I think we can go ahead and convert this to actually being just for metals. Maybe. Let me see if the other... Well, I can take all these weapons and put them in what's going to be the new armory now, for sure.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
We got leather starting to be made, rawhide starting to be made. Everything's getting cooking. Got warhammers. I don't want to actually put down their house yet because I want them to focus on getting the new armor made too, and weapons. So since I do my make one research up one level, make one thing, if I don't get a raid in a while or whatever, sometimes I'll just go ahead and call everyone to arms and have them go to the staging ground and stock up. So it'll get that level out of storage so that they know, okay, we're going to end up using those. Let's go ahead and make the next set as well. I think everybody everybody has the highest level. Target amount
Glad
is
it's my
reached
home.
on everything. Most stuff. No, not enough resources because they need trophies for those things. So, I don't know. Like, do I think their armor's high enough, or do we need to keep going more? I've not done it with this level armor before. So, I don't 100% know that they're strong enough. I could start giving him a better hat too. That doesn't take as much resources to do hats. Hubs, do you have a good enough weapon? What do you have right now?
Warhammer.
You have a warhammer? Okay, that's pretty good. And then, do you have a higher level armor? What do you have on right now?
And a rawhide jerkin.
Ride jerkin is 23. There is a higher one than that.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
I have on short infantry gambeson. It's 32. Whoops, wrong side. Why am I going to the toolmaker? Go over here. Oh, we're short of bronze to make the next one. I'm gonna, or it's just not in here. I don't know that it's not made. I'm gonna up the priority of the weaver hut. And then there's probably rugged mitts too. I'm gonna put these hide in here for boots. Start making the nomad boots. So see, I have one of everything. That's the highest level we have. And then when I research the next highest one, I put that one in, and I take out the one below. Except with the rawhide jerkin. I leave the rawhide jerkin always to be made. And once we get enough resources going fast enough, I up the amount of these that I make every day. I usually keep 2 or 3 on hand at a time, because that's one of the very best things to use in trading with villages. Once villages are towns, once towns are free of the brigands.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
So, we have this barn, that's going to be the armory.
Glad it's my
We
home.
have this barn, that's going to be textiles. So we could start moving those over here. Those just got finished. And then we have this barn over here that is wood. Different kinds of woods. Which, this one back here is full. So they'll start filling this one up. Ooh, there's a nomad's home. So, let's go to crafting. I don't remember if that one's done at the tool maker.
What do you think those dots in the sky
Not
are?
the thresher. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll eat. Yeah, it is at the tool maker. Okay, so we'll top that up. You put that at the top. And then I'm going to take the helm that we've been making at the Weaver hut out. So I want to keep making stuff and we can make a higher level. And that might be at the Weaver loom as well. Let me take that out of there as well, yeah. Still have some in storage if we need them. Okay, I'm eating. Yeah, so I think we need to get on getting bronze made. I made a dorkfish move, which is why we're a little behind on bronze production. Because I had put down early on one of the bloomeries, and I had set it up focusing on copper at the time, and I put bronze and tin underneath it because I'm a dork, because we weren't really getting enough and needing bronze yet. And then we made more, but I never went and changed the settings. So now I've changed it. So bronze is the first thing that we're focusing on. Yeah.
We need more tin.
Okay. I'll look at that in a sec. Is the... Yeah, the text party's getting pretty close. We could go ahead and get ready to do the... Take care of the text party. Take them out. So, I'm going to hit K and mobilize my reservists. Stock up at the flag. They're going to get the highest level stuff. That'll clear out any new higher level stuff so they can make more. They don't make extra that way too, so I feel like it doesn't waste resources a lot. I'm gonna grab some food. We're gonna be moving our food production too. I love that you can relocate things now. I'm gonna need an apple so I can get extra XP.
Cranberries. There's a couple cranberries.
There's a couple, that's true. I'm gonna eat also a fine stew for the combat. And then I like to throw a berry jam in my inventory. Just because I like its stamina. I already had one in there. It's fine. Go. Sometimes it doesn't go. I did get a medicinal salve from some bandits. And so I put that in my second quick slot. So I can use it if I need. Let's see, where are they at? Over there. I could have used the other training ground thing. They're actually closer to this side this time. But let's go. I'm gonna hit H to auto run, look at the map, and we're gonna cut them off. They're headed to Haerndean, so let's go north of them. Why is it doing it? Sometimes it does that. It's annoying. Go. It's not going. Alright. Just follow me. Because you can right click on the map and tell people where to go, right? Head over there. But every now and then it's funky, and I haven't found any rhyme or reason of why. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't work properly. So this is a tax party that's trying to come and tear down the bell tower that we built at Haerndean because they don't want us rebelling. They're not going to attack automatically. They're just going to try and walk right past us. Sneak over there. But we're not going to let them. As soon as I smack them, they're all gonna fight. Hi-ya! Where you at? I like to block the archers from attacking my people. Get him! I can't even get to him, there's so many of them. Ah! Huzzah! Okay, y'all loot the area, please. There wasn't very many that time, was there? I only saw a couple, but I was lost in the trees. Okay, so while we're walking back, everybody harvest wood. Always need wood, right? So, like, fill up your inventory with wood. Seems like if it's not wood, it's, oh, there's some tin over here. I don't know if there's any more loose laying out, though. Here. If there is one, they'll find it. They're much better at knowing where they all are. Oh, he had a pickaxe on him. He's getting serious. He's like, okay, I'll get 10. Yeah, there was some up there. See, they went and found them. Okay.
Follow me!
Well, that was easy peasy. Borders or boundaries won't let you tell them where to go. What? Okay, I have to test this. There's the border of this area right here. We're on this side.
Forward march!
I want to cross it. Just kidding, come back. What do you mean? I thought sometimes it had to do with how much distance it is, but then sometimes that doesn't even matter because, like, when I hired the guy down here in Haerndean, I just tell him step by step, go here, go here, go here, go here, and I lead him home. Even if I'm back home already, I just lead him through the camps to come to me all the way across the map. So I have at times, let's let everybody go on. I'll choose one to play games with. Y'all go to bed. Let's see, who is crappy here? Matt, you're pretty crappy. Come here. You stay with me. Let's see. If I tell him to go over there, he won't. Over there, he will. Over there, he won't. Over there, he will. Yeah, I think it's a distance thing. And I don't think it's necessarily distance from you. I think it's distance of how far they can travel on the map. Although, I don't think when I was trying to send them over here, it was that far. See, like here, it only let me go that distance. I can go here, but I can't go here. Now it's going to do it. Not there. Maybe it's because it's close to town. That doesn't make sense either. Because you can have them go into the town a lot of times. I'm standing right here. And that's as far as it's letting me tell him to go, that way, that direction. It's across the line, the border. But if I want him to go north, it lets him go a much larger distance. Way up there. So I wonder if there's a circle around towns with distance. I might have to ask the devs about this. Like, that's close, and it won't let me put him there. This is super far and across borders, and it'll let me send him there. Alright, thank you, Matt. I appreciate you being my guinea pig. I think I might test again and see if it's a combination in some way of a bubble around towns and distance. You know what? Maybe it's a distance from where they are. Because like I said, I've like been at home and brought people from Haerndean or all the way over in Krasmere, Farnworth. You got to be careful bringing people remotely from Krasmere, because they will try to walk through the bay here and they'll get stuck in the middle and just stay there and starve and leave, and just they can't do it. So you have to like walk them around the peninsula to come around this way. Anyway, can you jump in bed, Hubs? I don't know where you're at. Awesome.
As you wish, dear.
Princess Bride. I caught that. As you wish. It's funny. It's a good movie. Classic. Alright, so why are you trying to change clothes?
Forward to your commands.
You know, I think there's something funky with the automatic footman preset. Let's see what he's gonna do. I saw something earlier. Oh, it's because you don't have a weapon. Your weapon broke, probably. That's what you're doing. As you were. But there was... Is there a bad guy? Yeah. I'm not gonna... just take him out. Come here, bad guys. There was some weirdness with the automated Vanguard preset. Ow. And that he would like not carry a backup thing. He only had his shield as a possibility. Really? That's the first radish I've gotten? And so I had to make my own separate one again. And And I think that happened with one of the footmen too, like...
All done in a good day's of work.
I put... There, that's what it was. Okay. I remember. So, for the footmen... Come here, Amy.
The village is looking better and better.
If I look at her inventory... See, she has a one-handed weapon, but she doesn't have anything in her second slot. And so, they were fighting with an axe. And I was like, no, don't fight with the axe. I put the axe in their second slot, and I gave them a strong weapon
I'll done in
to
a
be
good day's
first.
work.
And then they went and put one of them away. Like, they wouldn't carry both at the same time. So, we need to look at the Fitman preset. Edit.
The village is looking better and better.
See, it has primary weapon as one-handed. It has secondary weapon as shields. So, we're going to duplicate this. And then I'm going to call this Footman Heavy. For the secondary weapon, I want it also to be one-handed. Why is it not doing those separately? Am I forgetting
Happy days, all
something?
thanks to you.
Let's make the one-handed. Six. Didn't it used to have a separate spot for primary, secondary, and shields? And now it doesn't?
All done in a good day's of work.
Let's delete this and try and make it from scratch. Let's do a new preset. Primary,
So far, we're doing
secondary,
great work, don't you think?
head, torso, hands, legs, boots, quiver, backpack. No, it's not doing it. So I guess I have to allow them.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
I'm going to duplicate this again so I'm not recreating the wheel. Because I like them to have an axe as their backup, so that if their weapon breaks, they can pull out their axe and fight. You know, you're not just reliant on that, and you have that secondary spot there. So, this says tools 0. I'm gonna say tools. I don't know what that generic shield thing is supposed to be. I'm gonna put the tools, actually 6, so it's behind the shield. But I'm gonna specify what it can be. No carpenter's hammer. No hoe, because we need a one-handed. Rugged axe is fine. Shovel, no. Simple axe is fine. Torch is crap, no. Simple pickaxe, not really. No. So I'm basically trying to say it's okay for you to carry an axe
Well done in a good day's of work.
in a secondary spot.
Did
So
you see that
now-
sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Let me get an axe and give it to her. No, come here. I can't, I'm opening the chest. Get over there. Too many dots. Now if I look at her inventory and I give her a fine axe. I mean, I could just put it in the tool slot. I don't know if they will fight with something that's in the tool slot. I would assume so. But let's see what she does now. I'm gonna let her go back to being a
Happy days,
worker.
all thanks to you.
Is she gonna go get rid of the axe? Look. Oh, I didn't actually change her setting. I
Should
just
work
set
on
it up.
something different?
Haha. Footman heavy. Footman heavy. Okay. Are you still gonna go get rid of the axe?
Yes, what do you want?
She got rid of her weapon. That's even worse. Why would you do that?
Glad it's my home.
Primary weapon. Should be one. Is that second slot considered a primary weapon? Maybe that's what it is. I bet that's what it is. So, let's say for primary weapon backup, tools, number 5. Stop.
Morning, friend. Mind the mud on the path.
Tools, 5, there. But under tools, you cannot use a carpenter's hammer. Cannot use a hoe. Cannot use a shovel because we want one-handed. Or a pickaxe. Just want you to be able to have an axe. And then we'll get rid of this whole thing. Get rid of all y'all. Why are they? Oh, they're just showing a 0. I don't know why they're still showing it all, but. Whatever. So let's see if it considers the axe as a primary weapon. So, let me give her a primary weapon again. Oh, we got another
What do you think those dots in the
tax
sky are?
party incoming. Ooh, here's a gambeson if you want it. And a new pair of Nomad's boots. I'm gonna take the helmet. over here in the new armory.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Okay. Come here, Anne. Where'd she go?
Forward march!
There you are.
I've got your back.
So, it's considering this as primary. First belt slot. Second. See, it doesn't say what it's considered.
Happy
So let's
days,
give
all
you
thanks
this.
to you.
Should have the new settings for Fitman Heavy. Okay. Let's tell her to get ready.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
What are you gonna do? She switched back to a axe again. Or is she gonna get a better one-handed? Because it's available now. Right, you don't gotta get food. Come on, let me see what you did.
Whatever you need, I'm here.
Happy days, thanks to you.
Annoying. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out off stream because this is probably boring for y'all to watch. Me doing things over and over to figure it out. Aussie, I'm
So
still
far, we're
having
doing great
issues with
work,
AI
don't you think?
repairing broken stuff. Does the item need to be broken completely or can I just put it in for repair? No, it has to be broken completely.
I
They
need a
won't
meal
repair it
before I
if
can
it's just
fight.
partially damaged. I mean, I assume y'all don't want to watch me doing all the research and testing to do things back and forth. So, alright, I'm gonna edit this.
No food, no fight. My growling stomach might scare them off, though.
All done in a good days of work.
I'm just gonna say no
What do you think those
tools.
dots in the sky are?
For now. And now I'm gonna tell her to get ready.
I will leave soon. I'm too hungry to fight.
She's gonna get food first because she was hungry already.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
The thing is too that I think aren't some of the axes considered weapons? That she should get. You suck. Okay, let's try it this way. I think she has enough strength to carry a warhammer.
Point the way and I'll be there.
What if I take your axe and I put it in tool and I put that in number 1? Now, I might tell you to stock up. What are you gonna do?
I feel it's going to be a good day.
She went and got a better mace. But she kept her axe. She got a better hat too. Cool. There's another good hat made if you want it. You have to come steal it from Annie. Okay, so that works, but it's not my favorite because it's not as automated. Like, I have to say, use this as a tool. And maybe I don't want her always using the axe as a tool. I'm gonna have to look at that a little bit more. Play with it. Okay, Annie, get back to work. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna put anything down or keep it? She should keep it because I have them in the same preset.
What do you think
Okay,
those dots
cool.
in the sky are?
Okay. Well, I guess we'll
Glad it's my home.
we'll take out this tax party this evening. And then go and take over Haerndean tomorrow. What do you think, Hubs?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, I'm gonna turn this barn for metals into actually being for metals. So I'm gonna get everything else out of here. So we're getting all of our barns actually built now, so we have enough storage for them. To what? It's named Barn Metals. So yeah, it's gonna be for like ore and ingots and straps and nails and just the metal stuff. Because we're gonna soon start getting iron shipped in too. We're gonna need a lot more space. So that's gonna be the one for metals. It's right here by the tool maker. So it's kind of all the production stuff. And then the armory for all the armor and weapons is right here in the middle by the flag. For them to gear up. I also would like to put a, I think a chest is probably enough. I don't think I need to do a full stockpile right now of like combat food right here by the armory. Let's just do a camp chest. I saw your picture in Discord briefly, Aussie, of your setup. That looks really good. I didn't get to look at it closely yet. I just saw that it was there and glanced at it. I do like to have a food that's kind of designated for when you're arming up to go out to battle. So whether you want them to have food that gives them a combat bonus or more XP gain or just more health food, that kind of thing. So like one of the things that I would like is for them to keep, I'm going to say I want a minimum number of fine stew in here.
So far, we're doing
So
great work, don't
let's
you
say
think?
we always want to have at least 10 fine stew in here. And I want to give them health foods. Actually, I'm going to do 15 fine stew.
Glad it's my home.
And then fish stew is good to have in here because it gives an XP bonus. Meat is good because it gives health. Meat stew is really good. Let's actually make sure we keep some meat stew in here specifically. If it's no number designated, just infinite, that means they can put it in here, but if you put a minimum number, then they will try and meet that requirement to get that number into the storage.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
And then we're just gonna say cooked meat.
The village is looking better and
Any
better.
kind of cooked meat can go in here. Smoked meat, smoked fish. Spiced hearty meat stew. Things that give health. For me, I might take some health, but I also like to do more stamina for me. But I can run over and get mine easier too. I just want to make sure that I have some food right here by the armory that is the kind of food that I want them eating before we go out to fight. Dried berries are pretty good too, because if you're going a long distance, because it decreases how often you're hungry. Apple is good too because it gives you an XP bonus as well as cranberries, but
I feel it's going to
they
be a
will
good
not
day.
combine cooked food and raw food. The apple.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
We finished that up. There's a medicinal salve over here in the storage. Do you have any? There's one in the storage to the side of the cooking if you want it. Alright, where's the flax hiding? Interesting. I feel like my storage is disorganized right now, which kind of irritates me. They already did it.
Glad it's my home.
Hey, badass, how are you? Happy New Year. Thank you. Did you attend to ValCon? ValCon is coming up at the beginning of February. And after this week, I'm going to be doing a lot of focus on prepping for ValCon. So if you don't know, ValCon is going to be the first Valheim conference.
Happy days.
And it's going to be worldwide. Creators, mod creators, content creators, devs are participating, streamers, just people from all around the world. And
All done in a good days of work.
sorry, I'm thinking that the raid is about to be here. So I'm multitasking my brain at the moment. I'm gonna put this so they can use the new chest over here. And it's gonna be a 24-hour live stream. And we're gonna have in-game events. We're gonna have live stream gaming, speed runs, interviews, panel discussions. We're creating booths. There's going to be a server world that you can come in and like actually meet people, play stuff in the game that they've created, meet them at booths. Look, they're right there. I need to focus on knocking these guys out first. And eat something. Got 2 staminas now. I'm gonna have a lot of stamina. And I am doing a video, maybe more than one, for it. I'm going to be doing some moderating. I'm going to be hosting some panel discussions. I think me and Kyson are going to do some stuff together. We're going to be cross-promoting with a lot of people. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of good stuff. But yeah, that's happening the beginning of January. And I did a poll. See, it's not letting me go there. Why? Why? What is it about that spot?
Stay together!
I did a poll asking if people wanted to see like the behind the scenes prep kind of stuff for Valkyne, and 100% they said they did. So, like I'm gonna be doing some building and decoration design and different things like that, so I might live stream some of that instead of just doing it and presenting the video. Y'all hurry up, we need to beat these guys up. You're not going anywhere. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Where do you think you're going? Hiya! Come on. Hiya! Got that one. Get him, Hobbs! He's rude that way. How dare you? Bye-bye. I think, well, I don't think, I know. One of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going back and revisiting, I don't, you'd have had to follow my Valheim content for a long time to remember it, but one of the things that I've done is I built a modern mansion in Valheim in season 1 or I think 1 of Ravenheim. And everybody really loved that build, but I never entirely finished it, and I never like made a video or content or anything on all of the decos that I created and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be going back and finishing up that build and decorating and adding in like from the updates the newer build parts and stuff, because think about the Ashlands build stuff that goes really well with a modern build. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird doing a modern build in Valheim, but it's unique. It's unique. It's really cool. So, I'm probably going to be live streaming, finishing that build up and creating the new unique decorations and stuff for that. And then some of the stuff I'm going to be recording I can't tell you about. It's a surprise. Shh. It's a secret. But it'll be fun. And I'm probably going to be doing some... Are they fighting somebody over there? I might be doing some stuff with my members on the Happy Gamers server. I'm going to have them help me come up with ideas, at least. I might do some testing over there, too, for designing my booth and see what people think of it on the HG server. So yeah, that's probably way more information than you were asking for, but I don't think you can go any higher in farming though. Hey, Cherry, how are you? Good to see you, friend. you been? We were just talking about Valheim. And ValCon coming up. I assume you're planning on visiting, participating in ValCon, Cherry? Oh, I got in bed and didn't even say anything. I just went on autopilot. I just kind of went on in my own little world. Twitching regarding Valheim, why? Are you saying that I was talking about it and so you appeared? Is that what you're saying? Just like magically happened? Oh, okay. Right. Okay, did you get some of that upgraded armor? Okay, why don't we grab you some of the upgraded armor, and then I think we should go ahead and just take over the town. We can steal one from somebody. I mean, trade one with somebody. If need be. Let's see if there's another one in here yet.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
No, there's not one in here yet. So, why don't you just borrow one from, there you go. What, you gonna give her something else? Well, she can get something else.
Well, I can't do that.
She'll get the highest thing. So we have combat food in here? Yep. Used a lot of it just then, but it'll be alright. Oh, I don't have... I gave my axe away.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Okay. Okay. How was my Christmas and things? It was good. Pretty laid back. I mean, it's still vacation time for me. So I'm like, I'm having a weird week streaming a bunch every day, which is very unlike me. But it's like this weird holiday thing that I'm doing. Because little man's still out of school, and so it's like technically in my brain still the holidays, you know. Okay, you look good. I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody to get ready to go. Stock up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell them, if I look at my details, I'm gonna have them get a couple food. I don't think we need a huge amount. We don't have to walk that far to Haerndean, but just have a little bit. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Like a weird streamer person this week. My throat is getting very tired by the end of it too. I'm like, I don't know, people that stream like 6, 8, 10 hours every day, I don't know how they do that. There's no way I could do that. My voice would give out. Okay. We ready? Everybody got something? Looks like they're all lined up. Nobody's running around anymore. Except for Will. Why is Will over there? What are you doing, Will? He says he's ready. Okay, I'm gonna tell them to walk up to Haerndean. I built the bell tower pretty close to the travel sign. I'm gonna put them hit R for holding instead of charging right now. They wander across something. I don't want them taking off running to get into combat all willy-nilly everywhere. Take my fast travel up here. And they shall join me. Like, the bell tower is way south. I've never built it this far south before. I had 4.5 hours yesterday. I know. I know. Oh, I am fully aware. It was crazy. Yeah. By the end of the stream, Vinny was like, how can you still talk? My throat is so tired. I told Hubs, I need a break. And I just kind of like had to go and be by myself for a bit and not speak. Because my throat was just tired of talking. We got another tax collector party trying to come to Haerndean. They're going to keep doing that because the bell tower is built. But we haven't rung the bell. So I'm going to go ahead and separate into a separate squad this time. I'm going to hit recruit. I'm going to go over here to gear presets. And I'm going to choose my archers, marksmen, to be in a separate squad. And I'm going to have them come over here to the side a bit. And I'm going to have my footmen and vanguard. Actually, I think I'm going to move closer to the town. I mean, the brigands are going to come out this way, but that's a bit excessive. Far away. So, let's put the footmen here. I'm clicking the middle mouse button to switch between squads. I'm going to put the archers over to the side. Actually, if I put the archers on one side of the fence and the footmen on the other side of the fence, maybe that'll confuse the brigands a little bit. I don't want to start with everybody right in the middle of town and just start meleeing in the midst of everybody. And it's nice now that you start this fight by ringing the bell instead of talking to the elder, because it gives you a second to get your weapons out and such. Okay, so I want everybody to be on holding at first. I'm going to go ahead and choose this mission. Time has come, Haerndean. Track. Not that it's required, but I like to do it. Yep, killing bricks. Alright, let's tick them off. If I'm close and they're going to be right there, I come to this side so I can run straight out. It's just a little thing. Free the village. You're going to try and reclaim. Oh. Alright, y'all charge. Everybody charge. We got one hiding over here. You gonna take care of him, Hubs? Go get him. Alright, I'm gonna go. The other ones. Get my stamina food real quick. Somebody got knocked out. Oh, it's not looking good. I think I should have kept everybody closer together. There he goes. Alright, everybody together. So the archers come here. Looks like there's one more. I'm using 9 zooming on my mini-map. There he is. Hiya! Huzzah! Loot the area, please. Success! Arrow to the elbow. Yeah, that would hurt, right? Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the elder real quick. Ooh, ding, we got some. Oh, spiced rustic stew. Cool.
Bitter cold today, best bundle up tight.
We sleep peacefully knowing you're on guard.
What a fight!
Protector, you've ushered in a dawn that many feared would never break over Haerndean. The
Right?
garrison lies defeated.
Later,
a testament
Briggs.
to your courage. And of
Haerndean
those who
is
rose
free.
lost. Indeed, the price of liberty
But they're
is
gonna come and
eternal
try and kick
vigilance.
your ass, is
Our
basically what
oppressors
he's
will not
saying.
take- We must fortify.
Y'all do
not
need
just
to
with stones
fortify, and
timber,
now
but
there's a
with
whole
the
new
hearts and
system
arms of
where the
every
village
willing
can
soul.
develop its own defenders, and we can
I
help
propose
build them up.
precisely,
And we'll get into
Protector.
that whole system.
Furthermore, your expertise can guide us in enhancing our defences and livelihood. A word of caution, though. The flames you've stoked may attract unwanted attention to your own
Yes.
lands. The brigands, scorned and furious,
They will find us
might
formidable.
divert their Your valor is commendable, but remember, the depth of their vengeance will
Yes,
seek to
we will
match.
be strategic. Huzzah! Okay, now, I would like to hire a skilled laborer, as they have in this town, like a carpenter, and be able to continue my more advanced research. However, they're not going to let me yet until I take out this big reclamation party that's incoming. So, if I look at the map, there's a big reclamation party coming from Brigand headquarters. And I have to take that out before I can start hiring skilled people. Grebner. They may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom! What is that from? I feel like it's Scottish. Did I loot? Yes, I did. If you release a follower, do you get the renown back? Yes, you do. Which is why I sometimes use beggars for specific things in the beginning and then let them go. Braveheart, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, I'm gonna send everybody home. Oh, I did. I just didn't send the archers home. Go home, archers. And also, like, if I hire a beggar at the very beginning when I just need hands to help with every little thing, and or anybody throughout, because some of the people that I have now don't have great skills and can't get great skills, and I'm going to end up eventually letting them go as I can get better people. If their skills have gone up, like I've let them read books, I missed a bag, or just from their work, then when I release them, I will get more back than I bought them for, because their price has gone up as their skills have gone up. And then I can use that to get somebody better. I don't see it. There it is. Have something good. I came all the way over here for you. Not great, but fine. Man, I haven't seen Braveheart in forever. That's one of the movies I could go back and watch again. Classic. That's one that little man will have to watch once he's old enough. What was it? We watched something recently. What was it, Hems? That we're like, okay, you're old enough to see this now. It's like some of those that you wait and you're like, oh, eventually, or something comes up and it's like, you don't know what that is? Okay, we're watching that this week. Oh, Twister! That's what it was. Yeah. We're like, you can handle it. You can handle it now. You're old enough. There are certain movies that I'm like, oh, he's not quite old enough to see this one. It's classic.
Reminds us that winter is relentless.
To wait until he's ready. Hey, Verso. How are you, friend? I think we've put a call, apparently, into the wind in the universe.
Work, lads.
We mentioned Valheim and talked about Valcon, and then Valheim friends started showing up in the chat. Like, we put it out there. Here it is. Grubner Twister. That is a good one. Flying cow and everything. I know! I was waiting for the flying cow.
Glad it's my home.
Spartan is a fantastic movie. Great for little people if they like blood and stuff. Oh, he does not at all. No, I don't think he could watch Spartan. From what I remember of it, I don't remember a whole lot, but I do think I remember it being pretty bloody. I don't think he'd be ready for that. He's been very anti-real violence looking. I mean, he'll play like Minecraft and that kind of stuff. But if anything's like realistic, looking like real violence, he is out. He's like, no thank you, I'm gone. He's like just getting to the point where if it's like not bloody, you know, he can watch some stuff. Legend has it that if you say the word Valheim 3 times, Versailles will show up. Apparently it's true. You're like that, Cherry. If it looks real world, you're not interested.
Got
Yeah.
your fur cloak ready? You'll need it soon.
Okay, how far away are these people? I want to kick their butt. It's gonna take them a beat. They probably won't get up here until nighttime. In the meantime, I bet I could run real quick and get a little bit started at my outpost where I'm going to be getting copper, not copper, iron from.
The village is looking better
I
and
put
better.
this travel sign over here. So once Haerndean is finished being liberated, we'll be able to start trading with Haerndean every morning, and I'll be able to get bronze every morning. So that's going to be helpful and save a lot of time. And we're going to want to start getting iron. And if you watched my stream yesterday, I think it was, we ran all the way down here avoiding all the big bandits. And I put this travel sign here because there's a lake just northwest of Haerndean that has a ton of iron and granite. It's right between these two giant camps, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You can also put a dock on this lake, so whenever we're having to defend things way down here, we'll be able to use the boat to get over there and do it. And so I'm going to use a beggar or very low skill person to be working on building that up for me, and I'm just going to have a basic worker constantly mining iron and shipping it over here with deliveries. So I'm going to set that up like I do my outpost setups now. I'm going to build a stockpile so deliveries can happen, and then I'll assign a low skill worker low cost worker to it, and they can build their own house and build everything themselves. So I'm gonna get that going so we can get iron coming in, because we want to jump fast into higher level armor and weapons. Aussie, you never played Valheim? I have thousands of hours in Valheim. Thousands. V, you getting ready for Valcon? I actually need to talk to you about that at some point. I'm getting my head back into stuff next week. I was saying I'm just being weird this week and streaming and doing this fast playthrough of Bellwright. Which is fun. I've been having a lot of fun with Bellwright, especially since the update and all this new stuff they added in. It works really well. I'm really liking it. So we had a couple people get knocked out, so they're not going to be able to join us in fighting the brigands. I forgot to look how many got knocked out. I was thinking 2, but yeah. Yeah, 2. We still have plenty enough, we'll be able to do it.
Hurry up and harvest, or it's snow and root stew for us.
Do what? I can't hear you. Yeah, they're up and moving, but if they still have that broken bone mark by their head, then if they die again, then they're gone permanently. So I don't ever take someone with a I just recovered from being knocked out sign into combat with me and make sure that they're not in the army. If you hit N and go to the population tab and then look at condition, there were 2 of them. At the top right, there's a drop down where it says job priorities. Go to condition, and then it tells you if they're happy or if they're injured, that kind of thing. Aussie, you have to peel yourself away from Bellwright, yeah. It's an addictive game, for sure. Alright, so I'm just getting this stuff crafted because we need a lot of it
The
for
village is looking better and better.
the builds that are left and coming up while I wait for them to come. I feel like at this point I'm not being the most efficient in how to do all this stuff, so don't look at what I'm doing right now as the most efficient thing to be doing. I'm just kind of having streamer brain and hanging out. And I know this is something that needs to be done. Huh? Oh, okay. I can sleep. Oh. Good work, Brigitte. You know they're still working. They won't be for long though. It's just a matter of minutes. If we go to sleep, the brigands are going to be right upon us when we get up. But we can do it. Let's do it and see what happens.
So
For
far, we're doing
science.
great work, don't you think?
Okay, so where are they at? Actually, first I'm gonna save. Save game. I have redo as one of my saves. Yes. If I'm gonna try something. Either to see differences in things or just try something crazy. So, they're right there. Let's see where they are when we wake up. What's happening?
It's been crushed.
The rebellion in the village has been crushed. How the hell did that happen? So we shouldn't have slept, dear. They crushed the village, and they're already on their way home.
I was sleeping.
You were sleepy. Okay, so if you'd like to hop out, I'm gonna reload. I was like, where are they gonna be? Are they gonna be like right at the village? No, they're done. Okay. Load game. Redo. Oh no, wait, that's not what I meant. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm like, why didn't it work? Glorious leadership. What? The brigands are coming? Let's go to sleep. It'll be fine. That was funny. They were fast too, man. They were right back where they were before we went back to sleep, but the village had been crushed. They got quick all of a sudden. Now that's what I call sleeping on the job. Aussie said, no, that's what I call sleeping on the job.
I'm a slacker.
Okay, I'm back in. Uh-oh, Annie was injured. She must have been hunting. Okay, they're back down there again. Haerndean is rebelling. Sleeping off the battle. New battle tactic. That's funny. Okay, let me... I should keep some food on me. I'm gonna use up the space by crafting though. So Verso, you got planned out what you're doing for Valcon? I don't think we've talked about specifics on it. I could be having Swiss cheese brain though. The alarm clocks in those days were roosters, I'm pretty sure. Details. Details, details. Maybe it'd be better if I was cooking while everybody's asleep and we're waiting for them to get closer. Probably would be more helpful, huh? For battle. I need to finish doing the organizing of storage since my new barns are built, because it's driving me a little bit nuts having things all mixed hodgepodge like that. How close are they? Getting pretty close.
Glad it's my home.
Some fine stew ready. Take these high level foods that we got in the raids and put them in the combat box. Oh, I got sage. I meant to get garlic. Alright, they're pretty close. They seem to be coming this side. I'm gonna have people get ready over here on this end. Some of the good food in here. I'm sorry, but your broke butt is not
Just give
going
me
with
the order.
us. Get back to work. Oh, this shield is about to be broken too. Any shields in here right now? I'll run and get one. You two, you're the other one.
How can I assist?
Actually, you can assist by giving... Your shield's about to break too. Never mind. Go back to work. It's hard to see the road for better stamina when it's all covered in snow. Guess that's realistic though. I'll go do a battle with somebody, practice battle, and finish breaking that shield. That's something also you can do. If something's about to break, but it's not quite broken yet, so they won't repair it, you could do a practice battle with people to finish breaking it and just throw it in there to get repaired then. Alright, let's cut them off at the pass. We're not even going to let them get near the town. Did I get food for me? I did. Here we go! Awesome. Quicker if you just repair it yourself. Could be. I mean, I always have one in storage as backup of everything. That's why I keep everything topped up at 1 or 2, depending on how many people use that particular thing. So for me, it's quicker just to throw it in the repair thing and go get another one. I'm gonna go block these archers from giving them pot shots. Aim at me. Oh, bad timing. Got my salve. I'm gonna go back behind too, so he's aiming a different direction. He's looking at me. My other people can come up behind him. Get him in the back. Whoa, lag. Huzzah! You are now Bellwright of Haerndean. Woohoo! Now this is the new part in prosperity and threat that's added with the autumn update. Before you're Bellwright, you're building trust. After you're Bellwright and the village is freed, you're working on prosperity and threat in the area. So you get prosperity through doing specific type of building improvements, the village improvements, and they'll show you prosperity instead of trust. If you build the trust ones in a liberated village, you don't get more trust because you're already at full trust. But there are going to be different things that are specifically for building prosperity. And that also is going to get you construction points. And eventually you can use your construction points to build buildings that's going to increase the town's militia so they can defend themselves, or you can hire their militia to help you fight off bandits or brigand raids or that kind of stuff. I feel like I need to do an entire video just on that. My fighting has gotten better. Hi, Mangles the cat. Thank you. It has. I am very proud. Where are y'all going? Where are they going? Did you... somebody clicked out there. Do I want to get what? Oh, is there a bandit encampment nearby? Sure. Let's do the one on the other side of the bridge first. We'll go all the way around. Did we have them loot everything? Did you do that? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it took me a beat to get used to the directional combat style. And that's part of why I learned to get good at knowing how to direct my troops to do things. Because I sucked at it really bad. I have gotten better. I still don't think I'm like super great. These might be boar. Are these boar right here? Yes, get the boar. There's often boar around this bridge on both sides. But I'm definitely better than I used to be. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna auto walk and tell them go over here. There might be some more boar on the other side of the bridge by this lake too. It's part of why I make my hunting thing on this side of the village, so hopefully they can reach the boar over here. Because boar is like the least common thing to find. More rare in the world. Somebody's there. Let's wait for everybody to get here. Oh, it's bandits. Silly bandits. Bye-bye. So, you notice when we take them out, it says Sunnyside Plains threat minus 2%. So, as part of the prosperity system, managing the amount of threat that is in an area around a town is going to impact your prosperity in the area. So whether you're defending them from raids or you're just taking out bandit camps around them, that'll increase or decrease the prosperity of the town.
Follow me.
Y'all here? Yeah. Ooh, somebody got a new fancy hat. Made it up to the cattle hats. Looks like we got baddies on the right too, but they seem to be on the other side of the river at the moment. I'm watching my mini map at all times to see what is going on around me. Alright, I'm gonna go get these archers. Stop it! Thank you very much. Loot the area. Make sure the bandit flag shows it was claimed. It is. Whoop, who's that? Ah, they... Did they walk across? Oh, they're new. They're not the ones that were on the other side of the river. But we will take your guts as well. Give me some good stuff. Getting lots of renown, which is genius, because I want to hire titled apprentice workers now. Okay, where's the next town? Other side of the river, right? Yeah, let's go back. To the other side of the river. There's another boar on the other side we can take down on the way down to that bandit camp too. $3:29 a.m. Then in the morning I'll get to do my first trade with Haerndean. Woohoo! And I'm gonna run over there and hire somebody. Here's the boar on the left. Hello, Mr. Boar. You can hold and do a heavy hit too. Good stuff for my next level armor. Alright, where are y'all going? I'm gonna scroll out with 3 on my mini pad. Okay, let's go this way. Got red dots and a bandit camp down here. I think some of that is just wolves. Are you attacking something? Oh, wolf. Like, I hear banging. Wolves were attacking you. That'll learn them. What are you talking about, Cherry? 98.6 F. Are you talking about the temperature there, where you're at? Ooh, 4. So I'm like, 98.6 is exactly what normal human temperature is supposed to be. Alright, I'm out of storage. Do what? You need food? Here, I can drop a piece of large smoked meat. Here's an apple. That'll help with XP gain. Oh, here, I have a fine stew. That'll help with combat skills. There you go. Aussie and me in the same state. Oh, okay. 98.6 temperature. I like it. I like the heat. 98's a little bit warm.
Stay together!
Oh, they come over there. Come here. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm sliding. I'm stuck. I can't move. Help! I'm sliding on the ice. Wow. They slide down too. Can you, whoops. Can you get up that? I can't. Here. No bodies to loot. Here. There's a bag I can point at. Loot. I thought I was gonna be totally glitched stuck there. Okay. Should be a box in here. Can you? There's 2 of them. I'll have room to get all that. I mean, they're very obsessed with getting this box. What the hell? Are you excited about
Standing
getting
by
the
for your
box?
orders.
How about that one? I think we're out of storage space is what's happening. I can read a book. A couple more books. I can see. Do y'all have any books? Hand them to me. I'll have people give me the books. I'll have everybody read books. Give us some storage space.
Standing by for your orders.
So I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna go quickly into population. Click on the first person. Go to attributes. And just kind of judge by what they are already. Just pop through real quick and have people read books. To give us some inventory while we're out doing stuff. Okay. Nothing that you want to read? Clicking up on the right by their head to the next person so I can have people read them real quick. Okay, one more camp and then it's already morning. Where's it at? Oh, over here. Actually, I don't know that I want to do that one right now. Because that one is going to have just as much loot as the one we just did. We're not going to have enough room for it all. Here's somebody's camp. What? Why? Y'all aren't fighting him, are you? Fighting somebody else.
Hold formation.
I'm not holding. Those people back there are for whatchamadoodle, you know, a thingamabob, you know, a thingy jigger, a quest. That's it. So Cherry and Aussie are in Australia. Where is everybody at? Where is everybody else at? Where are people from that are watching? I'm curious. Seem to get people from all over. It's one of the cool things about gaming, right? Get to meet and be friends with people from all over the world. I'm just from the other side of the room. True. That is true. Okay. We're back. Stand in the town hall. Get out of this blizzard. It would be nice if this fire and that campfire was going. Alright, y'all can get back to work, please. Now, when I hit the map, and I go up here and I click on Haerndean. We can see now that this is available, the militia garrison. They're guarding their own town now. They currently have 5 light infantry. And as I increase the prosperity of the village, which you see this now says prosperity instead of trust, in different levels, I will be able to increase the garrison in the town, and also be able to get different types of people fighting, like archers and heavy infantry with things we build. One thing to watch out for is to get excited and try to build all the big combat stuff first. That ends up being a mistake because you end up losing prosperity, not being able to build up construction points over here fast enough. And so you do want to do it in a little bit of a gradated way. You can hire these people, and it tells underneath what the current garrison charges up front. Payment, 90 gold coin and 40 renown. And then the daily upkeep right now for them is 0. So you could use them if you had a good garrison in a town that was far away. You could call up the garrison to defend against raids instead of you and your people doing it, or just call them up to help you if you don't want to take everybody yourself. But I right now want to look at trading. So trading and deliveries is now open. I'm going to open trading, and this is what Haerndean trades every day. There'll be different amounts. The best one is bronze ingots. So every day, every morning, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to trade for bronze ingots. And I can trade for anything else that I'm low on too. I don't have to buy it with money. I can if I want to just use money, or I can go down here, and this is resources from my primary base, which is Chrissy Guard. You only do trading and deliveries with towns from your primary base. So, and I can choose it by category. Like if I go to armors, I have all these old armors left that I'm not using anymore. I can use those to trade. This rawhide jerkin, I told you I always keep these made, at least a couple of them constantly, because this is one of the best trading items. It's 220 gold for 1 rawhide jerkin, and they're not super expensive to make. Another thing that I sell commonly is the hand wraps, are super easy to make, and they're 33 each. As well as, was it the traveler shoes? I think it might have been another shoe. I'll have to double check that one. It's in my guide. Also, a lot of the clothes that you got from hiring people, you can trade back and get money credit for those. And it also can be a way just to clear out your inventory space a little bit. So, like, sometimes I end up with hundreds of feathers, and I can just trade feathers just to get them out of my inventory space as well. I can also, look at resources. Something that some people don't realize is tradable is spoiled food. And so you often end up with more spoiled food than you can use for compost. It's 4 each. So that's a good, easy thing to get rid of. And so it's also not clogging up your inventory. Also, crude stone is 1 each, and we usually end up with a lot of those, and that's a good way to get those last couples to get the price exact. Till you end up so rich you don't care if you go over and you're just tipping them. I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch of straw actually right now too, because we're going to need a crap ton of thatch for building these upcoming buildings. Yeah, making cob. For sure. Okay, and so now when I get out, boom, look. All that stuff starts coming in, and I got 100 prosperity with Haerndean. You get 100 prosperity with the town that you trade with every day, no matter what you trade. So I'll trade something every single day with every single village that's free, even that's free of the brigands, even if it's just one onion, something. I'm gonna trade something every day to get that 100 prosperity.
Did you see that sunset last night?
Only trading to get prosperity to build the village up probably isn't the best plan. It'll take forever to do it that way, but is a good easy thing to get 100 every day. Okay, I'm gonna drop these off real quick. I'm just gonna dump them in my dump chest, and I'm gonna run up to Haerndean, and I'm gonna hire me a skilled laborer now that they are free. I got my dump chest by the travel sign, so I can do it quick and easy, running in and out the door. Books you cannot sell. I mean, you can do it, but they're worth 0. You don't get money for books in trade. You can sell them back to book vendors, but then of course you have to find the book vendor that is that level of book. Like the book vendor in Haerndean only does apprentice books, and they don't buy every book every day. Sometimes they don't want that book that day. They usually do though. So books, I read a crap ton of books. I constantly have my people reading books. Sometimes I do it strategically to make it most effective. Sometimes like if I'm out in the field like that, or if I just don't feel like it, I just do the quick route of running through them. But I'm constantly reading. Even if it's somebody I'm going to get rid of, I have them read books because it increases their value. So when I let them go to trade them for somebody else, I get more back than I spent for them. No worries, Aussie. So now I'm going to hit, look at Haerndean, and here are the villagers for hire. I can go all the way down to the bottom, and I can hire the craftsman now. I'm going to start with... Oh, we only have one of these, so that's the one we'll be hiring right now. So let's go ahead and get him. This is going to let us research higher tier stuff that requires apprentice level labor to be able to research it, and they typically have better skills.
The village is bustling.
Definitely
Yes,
gonna want a blacksmith. Since we only have one, this is the one we're getting.
If you've earned the trust of the elder, then that's good enough for me. I'm ready to align with you.
Glad to hear it. He's a nomad, which means that he moves faster. He's resilient, which means that he's stronger. And he's stalwart, which means he has better combat. I am liking you, Merlin. You're way better than the other Merlin. The other village sucked. His agility's low, but it'll be fine. Okay, I'm glad to hear it. Gonna immediately turn off hold ground. Turn on reserve. I'll deal with his stats in a minute. Just because we're in stream. Normally I would at least look at his preset right there. Which I can at least do that.
Point the way, and I'll be there.
So if I look at his attributes, good strength, low agility, super low agility. You're gonna get traded back eventually, Merlin. That's a pet peeve of mine. Shields 3 of 4, archery. Okay, you're gonna be a footman, heavy. And actually, no, I'm not gonna send him home yet. Okay, now I'm gonna look for, because I have 5993 renown left. Gonna get another one. I can get a farmer or I can get a weaver. I'm gonna go with a weaver, right? Let me double check. If I go to buildings, type, research, advanced research, test. There is a way to pull up straight the tech tree too. I always forget. But you can just hit U or go up here to look at the tech tree. So I'm going to look at level 2. Shows 1, 2, 3 over here on the left if you're confused about where you're at. And I want to be able to get the river dock done, which needs a carpenter. I want the woodsman to do the round shield, but that's going to be in Padstow. There's no woodsman in this town. So it's going to be the weaver. Not that I can't come back and get the weaver soon. I'm just thinking which one I want first. Apprentice laborer. Carpenter. The other one in this town was a farmer, right? Looking at the farming stuff. What? We haven't unlocked the mining hut yet? We need to get that done. Because we're going to want to start mining iron. So let's look at buildings. Mining hut. Get that done first. Yeah, I'm going to go with the weaver. Let's look at Saul. He's the last one on the list. It seems like the further down the list you go, the better they are, even within the category.
Back to the fields with a smile. Our land is truly ours again.
Okay, let's see how Saul
Let's
is
talk.
doing. Oh, well, you're right there. Andrea, I'll
Is there
talk to
something
you.
you want?
Oh, no, you're not a real one. You're a story one. You can tell what they are by their outfit, of course. Where'd he go? I was yakking too long. Saul, that was him, wasn't it?
We
Hello,
can finally look
Saul.
to the future. How can I help you, sir?
You're a weaver, you should have a better jacket. I'm just saying.
You're a good soul. I'd be happy to work with you.
He is a slacker. Productivity minus 50%. Nearsighted doesn't matter. That just means he's not an archer. His crafting is really good. One-handed is really good. His agility is 0 of 2, and he's a slacker. No. If the other person is worse than him, then I'll hire him and then let him go as soon as another one appears in the village. Okay, who's the other one? Phoebe. Let's go talk to Phoebe. I really don't like it when people have no agility at all, because I make everybody fight at least early on. I mean, we're kind of starting to get to where we're going to have enough people that I can have some people that are not the greatest skills and they just stay around the house and work all the time.
Our village will thrive again thanks to you.
But I tend to say, everybody fights! Hello,
How can I help
Phoebe.
you, sir?
Wanna work with me?
You've done well so far, so I'll
Dullard.
take that offer, but I'll still be keeping an eye on you.
That's not as big a deal, actually. That just means they get XP slower. Stalwart, that means they have good combat. Porter means they have extra storage space, which is nice in their inventory. Her crafting is 5 of 8, which is not nearly as good. It's always a trade-off, isn't it? It's always a trade-off. But her strength and agility are better. I mean, overall, she's better in general. We're gonna take her. Okay, come here, Phoebe. Not gonna hold the ground. You're gonna be a reservist. I'm gonna look at her attributes. You get more info after you hire them, because sometimes they'll have a plus or minus in here. And look at her inventory. She has extra rows. Oh, and you're bringing water along. Isn't that nice of you? So she doesn't have any secret plus or minuses that we're hiding in here. So we're gonna make you just a nice general footman. We need to put down another house because Phoebe is homeless. And I'm gonna tell y'all, run home. Run home.
You've given us back our lives, thank you.
Am I reading a book right now? I am. Okay. Excellent.
Trade your coins for something truly special.
Got our rugged axes being made, so we're about to start mining hardwood. And we're getting our
Cold afternoon.
mining stuff researched. Well, the upgraded, we can go ahead and start. But we're getting the upgraded mining stuff researched. I'm going to start bringing in iron as well. We could have actually already started that. Because I already know where I want my outpost to be, but it'll be fine. Okay. Back home. Aw, the sunset looks pretty over the mountain as the ground appears. I personally hate the minus. You put all that training in them and they let you down. So that is bye-bye city in my books. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they're like at a point where they're never going to be able to be anything, like some of them, it puts them in the negatives, right? I'm like, okay, that's a bit excessive. Like, I would only use them if they were like the only one until another one appears in the village, or I build a village house to get more people living in the village to get another one of that particular skill.
What do you think?
So I told them to get ready, so they're gonna go ahead and switch to armor.
Hope you like layers because winter's got plenty.
Okay. Good job, good job. There it goes. There it goes.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
You're not doing it the most efficient way, running back and forth, but okay. Alright, they're busy working on all the things. Another sword was just made. So, I'm going to continue on with quests. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to Blackridge Pool, and I'm going to hire a beggar or low skill worker. Going to come back to this travel sign that I dropped off in the swamp. We're going to put a little outpost right here in the swamp where they're going to be able to harvest cranberries and peat for us. And we also, there's like one spot right here at the beginning of the swamp that you can put in a river dock. And that's going to be handy dandy for protecting Blackridge Pool.
I feel it's
I'm
going
gonna
to be
do
a
the
good
same
day.
thing down here near Haerndean, where I dropped off this travel sign.
Happy days, all thanks to
We're
you.
gonna put a little outpost right here where we're gonna be mining iron and eventually granite. And there's a couple spots, one on either end of this lake, where you can put a river dock in, and that's how we're gonna be protecting Haerndean.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
And I'm just gonna set my people to never fight. They're always gonna be on runaway. I'm gonna run down to Farnworth over here, and I'm gonna set up a little outpost with a low skill worker over here, and this is gonna be my hardwood mine. And we usually have at least 2 people here, and they're gonna be sending back crap tons of hardwood because we're gonna need a lot of that. I usually get so much hardwood from around Farnworth that I actually use it to trade to the towns every morning. They send so much back. And there's also one little spot over here on the river to the right, kind of northeast a little bit of Farnworth, where you can put a river dock there. And that's how we're going to be protecting Farnworth. So, you guys are geared up now. Thank you. Looking good, looking good. So you can go ahead and get to work. Thank you. So that's pretty much going to be it for today. We've taken over Haerndean on day 4, and we're ready to move on to the next ones and get the rest of our outposts going. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, keeping me company, and sharing your ideas. And hopefully you enjoyed it or got something out of it. If you have any more questions, please always feel free to leave questions on the videos or join me in Discord, either one.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Thanks for hanging around, and thanks for your help today. So I appreciate it. Until next time, happy gaming.